Assalamu alaikum. Today we have to do exercise 2A question number 7, and today we have to solve its three parts A, B and C. So we comes to the question. Here they have given us that point A and A prime, or you can say A dash, is given under a reflection. Obviously the reflection of A is A prime. So first of all we have to plot these 2 points A and A prime. And after that, we have to construct line of reflection. Always remember, line of reflection means the midpoint between these two, A and A prime. Is it clear? The middle point between these two are called the line of reflection. And then we have to find its equation. Okay. First of all, before plotting these 2 points A and A prime, first I have to write down the scale. So here I have taken 1 unit for X, and similarly I have to taken 1 unit for Y. Clear? So look here, this one, 1, 2. I have taken 4 points here on right hand side, 4 points on the left hand side of this horizontal line. As you know that this horizontal line shows the x-axis. Clear? So first of all, I have to look at this ordered pair 1 and 1. X-axis I have to take 1, and for y-axis I have to take 1. So this point A shows 1 and 1, and then I have to take its reflection, that is 3 and 1. Look here, 1, 2 and 3, this one. So I have to, first of all, I have to plot it A and A complement. This one is 1, 2, and this one is 3. Okay. X-axis 3, y-axis 1. So I have to take A prime, that is 3 and 1. This one, I think so, on plot, already in first term we learned about how to plot these on Cartesian plane. I think so you can easily plot A and A prime. Now we come to the second. They are saying we have to construct the reflection. Reflection means the midpoint. There are 2 ways for finding midpoints. First, that we have to add x1 plus x2, y1 plus y2, and divide by 2, and we get the midpoint. And the other way is very easy. Look at this. From this 1 toward this 3. What is the difference between these 3? Look here, 1, 2, 3. From this point 2, this point A is 1 point toward the left hand side, and from this point to this A prime is 1 point towards the right hand side. This means A and its reflection is equal distance from this point where it is given x is equal to. This is our line of reflection. And for equation of this line of reflection, we have to draw a line which we call x is equal to 2, and we call it equation of line. Clear? All the procedure I've also written here. Look here. First of all, we have to find a line of reflection. How we have to find it in this line of reflection? By taking the midpoints. Clear? So midpoint is 2 and 1. So this 2 shows that the distance between the value of in A, the value of x is 1, and for A complement, the value of x is 3. So, and difference between this 2 and 1 is 1, and again the difference between 3 and 2 is 1. So this value of x 2 is at the middle point. Clear? So this midpoint shows the equal distance of line of reflection. I think so it is clear. For finding equation of line, because the middle distance is x is equal to 2, so we have to draw a line. So this shows equation of line. Look here. This brown line shows equation of line because it passes from point x is equal to 2. So this is called equation of line. Clear? Now we come to the next. Now we comes to the B part. Here again 2 points are given, 1 and -1, and A prime is given, that is 1 and 9. Here for x-axis we have to take the same 1 unit, but for y-axis we have to change the scale, and instead of writing 1 unit we have to take 2 unit. Clear? For here, so we have to take 2 unit. First I have to plot this point A. Here the value of x is 1 and the value of y is -1. Look here, y is -1. So from I have to take the distance of 2 unit for y. So look here, it becomes 2, 4, 6, 8, and this one is 10. So for taking 1 and -1, look here, the difference between 0 and this 2 is -1. So I have to take -1 for y-axis, and this here for x-axis I have to take 1. Clear? Similarly, here and for this one, look here, 8 and 10. The distance between 8 and 10 is 9. So for plotting this value of y, I have to take x-axis 1, and for y-axis I have to take the line between 8 and 10 is 9. So this one. So A prime is 1 and 9, and A is 1 and -1. For finding the reflection line, look, we have to take the middle distance from this origin toward this -1. What is the distance between these two? 0 and this -1, 1. And look here, the distance between this origin and this point is 2. 2 and this one is again 2. So 2, 4 and this is 1. 2, 2 and 1, it becomes 5. So for distance between the center or middle distance between this -1 and this y is equal to 4 is 5 points. Similarly, from this y is equal to 4 toward this y is equal to 9, again we have 5. Distance between bottom and the from this line y is equal to from the distance between below this line and the distance between above this line is same. That is, what is that distance? That is 5 units toward upward and 5 units toward downward. So this center point y is equal to 4 is the line of reflection, and we also call it equation of line because here this brown line is passing through this y is equal to 4. So this one is equation of a line. Clear? Now it comes to the last part, that is C part, and it is little bit changed. Okay, first of all I show you the working. First of all, I have to, for finding the line of reflection, I have to take the midpoints, and obviously this midpoint show the equal distance bit of that A, the distance between A and its reflection is equally distance, and that equal distance, how we have to find that it is equal distance? Because from this minus by the value of -1 toward this y is equal to 4, we have 5 points, and again the from y is equal to 4 towards y is equal to 9, again we have 5. So this is the equal distance. So that distance, equal distance, is called line of reflection. And as this line passes through y is equal to 4, so this line that passes through y is equal to 4, we call it equation of line. Now we come to the C part. It is little bit changed from that because previously, if we don't find the reflection line of reflection, we can from the graph we can easily locate the equation of line. But here it is little bit changed. How? First of all, the first point is same. We have to locate these 2 points A and A prime on the graph. First, I have to take the scale 1 unit for x-axis and 1 unit for y-axis. For x, I have to take 2, and for y, I have to take 1. Look here, this one is 1 and this one is 2. And this from y-axis, I have to take 1. First of all, I have to locate this point A. Here, from x-axis, I have to take 2, and from y-axis I have to take 1. The second point, I have to, a prime, I have to take 0 and 3. Look here, as all of you know that here on vertical line x, the whole vertical line x is equal to 3. So where we have y is equal to 3, I have to take this point y is equal to 3. Look here, this y is equal to, here y is equal to 3 and x is equal to, s is equal to 0. That point is a prime. And for a, look here, x is equal to this point 2 and this one here. This is a, and that point is a prime. Clear? Okay. Now for finding the line of reflection, here from this part, see, we need this solution. For line of reflection, we have to take the midpoints, or we have to take the midpoint of this x1 and this x2. So 2 plus 0, and then we have to divide it by 2. Then I have to take 3 plus 1, and then I have to divide it by 2. Why we have to take this midpoint? We have to take this midpoint in order to find the gradient. Clear? So a midpoint is 1 for x-axis and 2 for y-axis. Then I have to take one of the point. It depends upon you. Either you can take a prime or either you can take a. So I have to take this a. Even you can take a prime, we will get the same gradient. Clear? So for m, I have to take for x-axis 1. This is 2. Again, this one is for x-axis and this one is for y-axis. So the first value of x is called x1 and the second value of x is called x2. Similarly, in the first ordered pair, the first value of this y is the second value. This is y1 and this one is y2. So how we have to find gradient? In first term, you already learned about it. Gradient is the vertical distance. Clear? So first we have to take y2 minus 1 over x2 minus x1. So 1 minus 2, and then we have to take 2 minus 1. And what is our gradient? Our gradient is minus 1. Gradient is minus 1. But here we have to find the slope of line of reflection. For finding the slope of line of reflection, I already told you that you have to do two things. First, you have to multiply this with the negative sign, and the second one, you have to take its reciprocal. Okay, I have to do it for you. Look here. First of all, this minus 1 is our gradient. So, first of all, I have to multiply this minus 1 with, again, with minus. So, it becomes plus, and then what shall we have to do? I have to take its reciprocal, obviously 1 by 1, again it is 1. So, and the slope of line of reflection is 1. Slope is minus 1 and its reflection is plus 1. As you know that reflection is opposite of the slope. So if slope is minus 1, the reflection is plus 1. And obviously if slope is plus 1, then the reflection is minus 1. I think so it is clear to all. So here we have to find the equation of the line. And for finding this equation of line, obviously we have mx plus c. And here m is given. First value is showing the value of x and the second value show the value of y. So instead of writing y, you can write 2. And instead of writing x, you can write 1. And m, the slope we have already found out. What is the slope we have found out? It is 1. So we have to put this value, and here we get c is equal to 1. So equation of the line is y is equal to x plus 1. This one shows that is the point from where our equation passes. Look here. I have to show it. Look here. This line. Look here. Our equation, and this is equation of the line. What is the equation of the line? I again write it here for you. Look here. This one is our equation of the line. That is y is equal to x plus 1. Why we call it x plus 1? Because this line cut this vertical line at which point it cuts at point 1. So because this line passes through this one. So we can say y is equation of the line is y is equal to x plus 1. Again, I have to repeat. First of all, I have to locate these 2 point A and reflection. Then by taking midpoints, I have to find the slope, and then I have to take the reflection of slope. How I have to take the reflection of slope? By multiplying with the opposite sign, and then I have to take its reciprocal. And after that, I have to find by using y is equal to mx plus c. I have to find this equation y is equal to x plus 1 because it cut vertical line at point 1. Clear? That all for today. I think these three parts are clear to all of you.